right now on 5 on Your Side at 10.
Good evening, I'm Holden Kerwicki. Brett Solomon is off tonight. We begin with breaking news in Ferguson. Right now, police are investigating a double shooting on West Florissant Avenue. 5 on Your Side's Annie Krall joins us live on scene. Annie, what are police telling you at this time?
Holden, we're live at Ferguson Avenue and West Florissant Avenue. I'm right outside of Sam's Meat Market and more. I'm actually going to step out of the way just so you can see what that store looks like right now. Ferguson police are responding to that shooting that happened about an hour ago. In fact, we're right by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater St. Louis. We're by Northland Chop Suey. You can see people coming in and out, trying to get dinner, peering their heads in, trying to figure out exactly what happened. We're going to continue asking those questions and have an update for you hopefully soon, and once we do, you'll get more information from us. But for now, though, reporting live in Ferguson, Annie Krall, 5 on Your Side.
Annie, thank you. 5 on Your Side will stay on top of this breaking story. Just look for updates on air, online at ksdk.com, and on the 5 on Your Side app. The sun may have set, but the heat and humidity are sticking around in the bi-state tonight. Weather First meteorologist Gary Frank joins us now as we take a look over downtown St. Louis. And Gary, man, it's just so sticky outside tonight.
Still sticky and hot. It's been pretty consistent for us here as it doesn't cool off too much at night. That's what I think really we feel, not just the 95-degree weather. We can handle that for a couple of hours, but when it's already 85 at 8 o'clock in the morning. There is some relief, and it's this front that doesn't look like much. And I'll circle, obviously, as we zoom in, as I pause this, circling obviously the most significant part of it here, which is well to the north. That's where the most severe weather is. But as I zoom in just a little bit more, this is not severe, nothing severe right now, and it's all falling apart. That's the type of rain that we're going to get as this front kind of drags further off to the south. And right now, as you just zoom in, it's in Macon, north of Moberly. It's kind of falling apart as we switch radars back and forth here in areas in northern Missouri where they don't have a radar site. So for the most part, though, this is just a light rain, and it's not going to last too long. But as it drags through, it's going to take a while to get here overnight. Temperatures still at 87, as you mentioned, a south breeze at around 10 miles an hour. It's still sticky. It feels like 91 at this hour, and that trend continues into the rest of the night. Slight chances for rain, but it's nothing too significant. And I think the next few days it's still consistently hot, despite that cold front moving through later on. We'll talk about that and how dry we're starting to get based on what we've seen over the last few weeks.
And if you need relief from the heat, just text the word heat to the number on your screen. That's 314-425-5355, and we'll send you a map of all nearby cooling centers. Right now, a bear cub is making headlines in West St. Louis County. This comes as the Missouri Department of Conservation warns that you could see more black bears roaming around. Earlier today, Annie Krall went out on the bear hunt to Baldwin.
Oh my God. Some 5 on Your Side viewers spotted a bear cub Friday evening in Baldwin, capturing it on video.
There's a bear. That is a bear. They're in Baldwin. We have a bear in Baldwin.
Marching through people's yards in White Acre Estates and even hitting up a local shopping center. Lori Kelling is the woman who filmed this video, saying she's lived in Baldwin 30 years and has never seen a small bear in someone's backyard.
It looked so harmless. It looked, just like it was meandering through the neighborhood, like very comfortable, and we weren't scared. There was no fear. It was just this tiny bear walking through, and I was like, it looked lost.
The Missouri Department of Conservation says they're tracking the bear and think it was the same one seen earlier this week in Eureka.
A clump of bushes and a fence. He was back there, and then he stood up when he was done and came.
Neighbors tell me the bear slowly walked away from the subdivision, leaving in this direction towards a park, which is not far from the main drag of Manchester Road. There were no bear sightings at Velasquez Park on Saturday afternoon, but the Kirkwood police posted on their Facebook around 1 o'clock that, quote, there's a good chance the bear from the West County area has found its way into the West Kirkwood area. MDC says if you do see a bear in your neighborhood, to back away from the animals slowly and with your arms raised. Do not run away or turn your back to the bear.
Let it do its thing, let it get to wherever it needs to get to, and hopefully no one tries to, interject by, stopping it or trying to catch it or harm it or anything.
Reporting in Baldwin, Annie Krall, 5 on Your Side.
It bears reminding that if you do come across a bear, Most importantly, do not try and approach it, feed it, or pet it. The best thing to do is just leave it alone. New at 10, if you're trying to buy or service a car, you might have to hold off. That's because cyber attacks are potentially slowing down business at thousands of car dealers. Software provider CDK Global said it experienced 2 cyber incidents this week and proactively shut down most systems. The restoration process could now take several days. CDK works with more than 15,000 dealers in North America, so it's not clear how many are impacted. Cybersecurity experts say this goes beyond the auto industry.
This incident is part of a growing trend of cyber attacks towards small and medium-sized businesses across the country. It is very much a crime of opportunity and a crime of financial gain. And so if there is money involved, there is the chance that this could happen.
We've reached out to see if any of our local auto dealers are impacted. So far, we have not heard back. The Alton Riverfront is setting the stage for 2 major events this weekend. After a 44-year hiatus, the Mississippi River Festival took place at the Alton Amphitheater tonight. It was last held on the SIUE campus in 1980. The festival featured music by Grammy Award-winning artist Larkin Poe. At the same time, the F1 PowerPoint Racing Midwest Championship is taking place on the Mississippi River. It's the first time that that's happened in Alton in 32 years. The festival wraps up at 11:30 tonight. The powerboat racing resumes tomorrow morning. A beloved Alton restaurant that closed earlier this year is back in business. We stopped by My Just Desserts on Broadway this afternoon. The restaurant, known for its pies and sandwiches, closed back in March. The new owner says they finalized the purchase within the last month and wanted to open in time for this weekend's festival and boat races. The restaurant held a soft opening yesterday with the help of the previous owner and staff.
It means a lot to offer the original community what they fell in love with so much, so we're keeping the same core, same great desserts, same great chicken salad sandwiches, a couple new sandwiches. We premiered barbecue on Saturday today for the first time, so that's something that feel like it's going to be a game changer. So.
My Just Desserts will be open from 11 until 3 every Wednesday through Sunday.
A special day of service. Hundreds of volunteers commit to giving back to the community, how their work is helping improve the lives of families in need. Battling for the Lou, an esports competition is trying to find the best gamer in the city, how this is being used to bring positive change to the youth.
You can connect with gaming no matter your age, no matter your race, no matter your religion. The aspect of gaming just brings us together.
Once again, we've started to get dry after a wet April and May. We're starting to creep back into the drought. What that means over the next few days as we approach our first rain chance tonight, and if we'll get any more the next few.